screen recording to show you how you can record something and add reverb to it so you don't feel like it sounds super dry. So what we're going to do is that we're going to be in our project, whether you have anything else going on already or whether or not this is just your first channel, it doesn't really matter. You click on this plus sign right here, so this mosquito flying everywhere. Then we're going to have our input. Now I just have a USB mic here, so I don't have to click on any input, but if you do have an interface, you need to make sure that your input that's highlighted on the channel, that's the channel we see on the left, we can see the name audio 29 versus audio 29, that the input we have here correlates with the input that we have plugged our lead into our interface. A good indicator is that I can see a signal when I'm talking. That means it's picking up. If not, go into audio preferences, then we just make sure we can hear ourselves. So in order to get reverb on it, remember it's a really great idea to put reverb on a bus, right? So create your bus. Now I already have stuff going on, so I'm just gonna do a new bus. I'm gonna put bus 16, you can do whatever bus you want, and that's gonna show up here to my right hand side, and I'm gonna rename this to reverb test for this purpose. Then on this channel, I'm gonna add a reverb. So let's just go down and add a quick reverb here. Now I'm just going to choose one of the presets, but obviously you can do whatever you would like. Let's choose a chamber. Why not? A vocal chamber. Then I'm going to close this down. And remember to turn up your wheel, because this way the actual reverb will be picked up, right? Because if it's not, then we can't hear anything, right? And this way, when I click record, na, 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 that's gonna sound so different as opposed to if it's like super dry. Let's just also record something dry. Na, 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 da, 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 da. You know, so it's whatever makes you feel comfortable when you record. One thing I would say is that don't rely on effects to have the feeling that you sound good. If your reverb makes you sing less great, make you perform worse, or make you a bit lazy, in other words, train yourself to record without it. Because if you can have a dry take and you're like, actually, this sounds alright, you know, you're winning, okay? So I hope this is helpful, and yeah, let me know if it doesn't make sense.